Magic players, welcome you to episode 187 of the Brewers Tavern. Charles, how are you doing?
Good. Welcome everyone. This should be a fun episode. Two different decks. What's your quick preview, Mitja?
Lay Druid, this time with blue. Every color combination will be done with Lay Druid.
Yeah, I don't think you've played Lay Druids for like at least one episode, so that's good.
Exactly. So it's time to play another node, but next time I will switch the deck. What did you bring for us today?
Well, your Lay Druids had the better end of the stick against the deck I brought last episode. But this time I have a kind of land equilibrium. It's a little bit control-y, but also has a few creatures mixed in to see if they can get through. So should be fun. Why don't we take a look at your deck list? I'm excited to see what you have with blue this time.
Yes, and here we are. Hopefully I hit the right button. Yes, I did. Wow, I'm such a genius with computers. I should work professionally with that. Yeah, but anyways, the deck as it is I would call it a mid-range deck. I added 3 Trikes and 4 Psyblast because I need a critical mass of damage in the deck to win somehow. The problem is I decided, since I can run a Twister in this list, because I run blue, I decided to cut 1 factory for a library. It might be the wrong choice. Because I could also cut a mace for it, and I mean mace is holding you back from getting killed, but the factory is putting pressure on your opponent. The problem now is that with cutting a factory you lose a critter. So I decided to went with full burn, like the burn you can have in blue, and I guess there's only this. And like the cards I'm running, and Volcanic Eruption, which makes 0 sense in my list. Or some weird cards like Mind Bomb or something like it. It is impossible to have good burn in blue beside Psyblast and Trike, in my opinion. But you can comment and let us know if you think different. But with that list, so the plan is pretty simple. I try to control the board and kill with Twister into multiple Psyblast or multiple Trike. It would be amazing to get the Trike for 1 attack, just so you're at 16 and the burn is even more efficient. The rest of the deck, I stayed with the good green cards. In the sideboard, I went with blue instead of red blasts, and 4 crumble because I'm missing the shatters, and you really need to deal with artifacts from time to time, as well as more burn in with Aladdin's Ring and another Trike. Yeah, this is my list for today. And Charles, here's yours.
Okay, so this is a land equilibrium deck. I don't think we've seen it for maybe from the first 30 or so episodes of Brewers Tavern. So the card doesn't appear very much. And again, what Land Equilibrium does, it's an enchantment for 2 blue and 2 colorless. When you play it, if your opponent controls at least as many lands as you, your opponent cannot play more lands. So if I have 2 lands and you have 2 or more lands when I play it, you cannot play any more lands, at least as many. And if I Armageddon you and I don't play a land, you cannot play another land the rest of the game, as long as I don't play another land first the rest of the game. So that Black Vice could be a win con, but I didn't want to just rely on the Black Vice, which was the way that I set this deck up the last time. I do have it set up with a bunch of control pieces, not all of them, as you'll see, but I play a playset of Serendib, so hopefully those can swing in, deal some damage. But if you could deal with them, then I will be on the Armageddon Land Equilibrium Black Vice plan, because I could just play it with a Mox and then not have to play any more lands. So that's kind of the plan. And then we have restricted cards. The deck doesn't need factories because hopefully the 3 Armageddons will take care of that, as well as I have 3 swords and 4 disenchants and 3 lightning bolts. In the sideboard, I put more control in if I want to make the deck more control-y. And I want to take out the 4 dibs. I could add another couple counter spells and a 4th swords and a 4th bolt if I wanted to. as well as if they're artifact heavy. Certainly, Energy Flux is really good because paying the two when I have upkeep costs when I have Geddon is really, really good. And I think all the rest of the cards are just self-explanatory. What they do and why I would bring them in. But of course, we could talk more about them in the deck tech based on what I bring in this particular episode. But Landing Room is a cool card. It happens to be very expensive, so that's maybe another reason why it's not played. But happy to get it in another episode, and let's see how the decks do, Mitja.
Yes, and here we are. Hey, you're even as always, I guess.
Yep.
It's a 3.
Wow. You like win every single episode now. I had a good string, and now you have a good string.
That's true, but I think your deck is up this time. The 3 Armageddon will do good work here.
Armageddon's a really good card, Pile 1.
Pile number 1 for you two. What the fluff. I keep that.
I will keep.
So you have library. Pass.
Library Plus.
Or ancestral.
Sure.
Pass. How do I not lose that is the question.
Yeah, I mean, how are you? How are you? Right, that's true. So,
like it's not about how to win that. The question is how not to lose.
well, at least I'm not going to be playing any Geddons anytime soon. Your turn.
Pass.
I don't have blue, but there is ancestral in this hand that I started with.
As well? I mean, why?
Yeah, of course, here. Yep. Actually, we won't play this, and I just played the plateau, right? This I just played. Now.
Yeah.
I just think it's so boring. We'll get in and get rid of this library. Then I'll play the plateau. Your turn.
Tower, go. As the viewers might have noticed, I would have had Tron ready next round, but right now it looks a little bit...
Your turn.
Nah, mine. Go.
Okay. How many cards do you have?
6.
Bolt you.
Fair.
We'll play balance with 6.
You have how many cards?
6.
6. I have 6 too, so I sacrifice a Urza's mine.
Sure.
Draw. Factory, pass.
Alright, Lotus for blue. Ancestral. Blue floating. The land for turn. One blue. With one blue floating left, we will give up disenchant and we'll ancestral again.
Okay.
Evan, your turn.
Mace, go.
15. Tundra. And Equilibrium. 3 lands.
How does it work exactly?
So you can't play. So I have 3 lands. You cannot play another land.
Okay.
Well, I mean, or can you? But you just have to sacrifice the other one. I don't remember how that works. Better take a look.
You take a look, and it's my turn, I guess.
Yep. Okay, if an opponent who controls at least as many lands as you do put a land to the battlefield, that player instead puts that land to the battlefield and then sacrifices a land.
Okay.
You can play a land and then just sacrifice another one.
So I play a forest and sacrifice the tower. I cast Wild Growth on my Maze of It, on my Mishra's Factory, and Wild Growth on my Maze of It, and pass.
Okay. We'll go to 18. Yeah, it's your turn.
I would love to cast Druid. Pass.
We'll bolt the guy.
Okay.
15, your turn.
Two, 4, 5. Play a tower, sack the forest. 6, strike. Pass.
Alright, we'll disenchant that trike.
Shoot 3 damage to you.
I go to 13. Oh. Your turn.
Okay.
Your maze was tapped.
Yeah.
Maze was tapped.
Okay. Go to 14.
Full swing. Can you tap the maze for
mana? Yeah, sure.
Can you tap the maze if you put a wild growth on it for?
Of course.
Why?
Because it taps for green.
I thought maze. What does wild growth say? It gives you.
If I tap the land, when tapped, target land produces 1 green mana in addition to mana it would normally provide.
You can't tap a maze unless you're.
I mean, otherwise I just put it on my factory.
Yeah. I have no idea. Yep. All right, your turn. I have no idea. All right.
I mean,
then you would make this. You're still at 20.
Okay, and you're at 12, right? Because 1 damage in the upkeep. I draw. Okay, interesting. Pass.
Yeah, 11. And swords in. Game
Okay.
3. It's becoming a very big liability. Your turn.
Attack.
Act with the factory. We'll disenchant.
Okay.
Oof, that's a good one.
Play a strip mine. And pass.
Right, we're going to activate Solvin. Take 1 and pass turn.
How many lands do you have in play? 3?
3.
3, okay. Pass.
One. And your turn.
Play a mine, sack the strip mine, pass.
take one. And it's your turn.
Give me 1 second. I just check on Wild Grove. The new wording. Oh yeah, I can't enchant Mace because it cannot tap for mana.
And that's what I just looked weird to me.
Tron ready? Tom?
That's fine.
Pass.
We'll disenchant that.
Okay.
We got a disenchant in the stack. Take one. And turn 7 cards.
When I play the fourth land, can I tap it for mana before I sack it?
I mean, I think you could tap anything now.
No,
right
what I mean is, can I do it like that? Tap it for mana and sacrifice the land?
That you can't do.
Okay, pass. Your turn. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
We'll take one. Cast Time Walk.
Okay.
7 cards. We'll take one. Play a 4th land.
Okay.
So 13, we'll cast DT. One card and pass turn.
Thinking. Pass.
Okay. Take one. A DIB.
Yep.
And it is your turn.
Psyblast you. I go to 12.
9.
Draw.
You're at 12 already. How'd you get to 12? I thought you were at 20.
No. I'm 100% at 12. I don't know how I went to 12, but I'm at... you bolted me, and I don't know. Like, you did stuff.
Okay.
Maze of it. And a candlestick.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Pass.
I go to 8. Take one. Play get him.
Psyblast your guy.
We'll 7. We'll counter that.
Then you got it.
All right.
I mean, I'm landlocked and I cannot play anything anymore. Let's go next round.
All right.
We start again.
It was a very long game.
Yeah, I mean, I need to at least try to remove your stuff, but against double ancestral multiple...
Oh, that was a ridiculous start. Library with ancestral, so...
Impossible to win, I guess.
Yeah, I would say so. Okay. One, 2, or 3. 2 for you.
Number 1 for you.
All right. You're on the play.
Okay. I keep...
we'll try it.
Go. Mox Sapphire Mace. Mox Sapphire Mishra, sorry.
Sure.
I lose 1 life. I draw. I play Pendelhaven Late Druid, pass.
We'll bolt your guy.
Yep.
Sure.
I play another Factory. And pass.
Play another Tundra.
Okay.
And pass turn.
I play Power Plant. Pass. Oh, yeah, pass.
City, and we're gonna go to 19. Mo.
Yep.
Sure.
I play Library, 4 cards in hand, track. Pass.
Yep. We're gonna go to 18, and we'll play Land Equilibrium.
Sure.
And your turn.
How is it? I have more lands than you. Do I need to sacrifice one?
You have at least as much, so you can't play more because
Okay.
of more.
Okay.
If you have at least as much or more, not playing lands.
Another trike.
Okay.
Pass.
To get in away from winning, and that's all the combo pieces. I do not have it. Your turn.
Lay Druid. Pass.
We'll play an Emerald.
Yeah.
And your turn.
I mean, Wild Grove on my library. Pass.
Sure, your turn.
4 cards. Pass.
Well, just drew it. Play Gavin.
I would love to Psyblast you.
I go to 12. I go to 14.
Yes.
You're at 17. And pass turn.
Cast Soul Ring. Pass.
Okay, draw. Your turn.
4 cards. Pass.
We'll go to discard, and we will discard City. Turn.
I have 5 cards in hand and pass the turn.
Discard.
Yeah. Draw. Pass.
Ruby.
Mm-hmm.
And turn, 7 cards.
Psyblast you. 5 cards in hand. I lose 3 because of the trigger of the... I have 6 cards in hand. Pass.
One more side blast, we're gonna lose this game. 6 cards, alright. That's really scary. Okay, we will go to discard and discard a plateau.
13. Draw. 2, 4, 6, 7. Pass.
Alright, 7 cards draw. Yes, or
Yep.
and pass turn.
Discard. Forest. Pass.
Oh. We will discard. Discard a plateau.
Okay.
Your upkeep. Will activate Chaos Orb. Your response.
I shoot 6 to you.
Okay. 4. take out your Lauren.
Sorry? Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. Discard. Go.
I will discard and pass turn.
4. Pass.
I will discard on your turn.
Go to 1.
1.
Yeah, yours.
And you drew another side blast. You win the game. So
yeah, one more side blast. You want a sideboard?
Let's do it. Let's do one sideboard game.
I think we can do 2 sideboard games at least.
Well, let's do it. I mean, I'm just. Yeah, let's see what. One. I don't really think there's that much to sideboard against you.
I mean, your main board is actually good enough, I guess.
I don't think it would sideboard anything. I think it's just fine. I mean, Tabernacle will be okay, I guess. It's like there's some cards that be okay, but like nothing's great.
I mean, the plan with the trikes is anyways just bolt you. I don't know if it was the right choice to keep my factories back and not sacrificing them early in the last game. But I think I need to keep them back because the chance is so high that you have just a removal for them, either lightning bolt or sword or disenchant, you know?
Pile 2.
Pile number 1 for you.
Pile what?
1.
1, okay.
Uno. I start.
I'm just gonna take another card. I don't want to see it. I don't want to even see it. Okay, we'll try it.
Okay. You're an honest man, but I have it this time. I hope that's okay. I'm not seeing it survive for a long time.
I don't have any way to get rid of it now, but your turn.
7.
You just don't want to like do the same thing. Just like you have 2 cool decks. You could library
2, 4, 6. Wait, I play a land instead of the Mox. But like this. Sorry, pass. 6 cards in hand.
Your turn.
7, 8. 6 cards in hand. Pass.
Your turn.
Target me.
Okay.
Yep. Draw 3, untap, draw for the turn 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9. Factory. Disc. 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. Amazing. Pass.
Yeah, I'll bolt you.
Well deserved.
This is gonna be a very big problem. Um. Yeah, your turn.
I draw one end of your turn. Then I untap and draw for my turn. Green in my pool, blue in my pool. Pop the disc.
Put a red and bolt you.
Okay, 14. I still have a green in my pool. I play a wild growth on Urza's power plant. 2 force, cards. And then I would love to activate factory and swing for 3.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 7 cards. Pass.
We'll cast regrowth, and we will target Ruby.
Okay.
And your turn.
End of turn, I draw a card. Draw one for the turn. Try to strip your volcanic. Then I would love to go to attack phase. In the attack phase, I would love to activate both factories. And swing for 4.
So we'll get rid of 1, and I'll take 2.
Okay. I play the land, I discard a power plant and pass the turn.
Your turn.
Sorry, end of your turn I draw, then I draw for the turn. Tropical, 4 mana, book, pass. 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. My turn?
No, you pass?
Yeah, I pass. I play the book and just pass. Pearl is good.
Sure.
End of turn, draw with library. Untap. Draw for the turn. Play another power plant. Play Lotus. 2, 4, 6, 7. Thinking. 6 mana in my pool. 2, 4, 6, 7. I draw one with library and play track. Pass.
Play Wrath.
Shoot 3 damage to you.
Your turn.
2, 4, 6, 7 cards in hand. Draw. Play a mine. Attack. 2, 4, 6, 7 cards. Yeah. Tab library. Draw card. Play wild growth on one of my tropicals. Pass the turn. 2, 4, 6, 7 cards in hand.
Your turn.
End of turn. Draw with the book. Draw for the turn. Play a tropical. Attack with factory.
Oh, it doesn't enchant that.
Okay. 8 cards. I played tropical. I try to Psyblast you. And pass the turn.
Your turn.
End of turn, I draw with library. And I draw with the book. Then I draw for the turn. I play Urza's Tower. Tron is ready. 4, 2, 4, 6. I try to cast Trike.
Okay.
Then I try to Psyblast you.
That's a good game.
At least I
All
stole
right, one more. I think library might have had a little piece to do with that.
Yeah, I mean, but this is what we said. We are probably the only two players who played so many decks, so many different decks, and the most outstanding card was always library. Always. Maybe we're just rating it too high, but
I don't know. I don't think that anyone has played more matches with different decks than the two of us in Swedish.
probably
I think it's
yes.
impossible.
I mean,
I think it's impossible.
we have close to 400 lists now, at least 374 if my math is right. And
That's a lot of different decks because they all are different.
yeah. And whenever, it doesn't matter what deck you run, even if you have a bad matchup, as you saw it here, I consider that matchup not good for me because you stop to play lands at some point and I cannot assemble my Tron and you can Armageddon, which is both insane.
But the funny thing, last episode I tried to play Nether Void deck. Your Wild Growths defeated the purpose of that, and your Tron defeated the purpose.
Yeah, no,
of that.
no, it was no complaint. But even with
it's like
even
it's
against
just random. You know?
Even against a deck like yours right now with a library, you're up.
Pile 3.
Pile number 1.
All right. I'm gonna play last game, then the sideboard attack. Should be very easy for me because there's no sideboard attack.
I tried it. I have lands and magic cards.
Okay. Well, not doing it this time.
Okay. Library's good. Who cares about library? Not me.
Who cares?
Pass.
Put it under, and then you got me. Good. All right, we'll draw. Your turn.
Chaos Orb your library.
Okay, it's gone.
Ah, sorry, but like that. Boof. Pass.
It's gone, or is it gone?
No.
Your turn.
Who cares? Not me. Not me. Still not caring. Because I have Tricolon. Go.
Okay, well that's pretty good. I can't do anything about that yet.
Some pressure here. So
How many cards you have?
3.
Oh man, that's so bad.
Balance, come on, balance. See, as I told you, I don't care about library anymore.
Yeah, well, that's not really good for me, that card. Okay, it's your turn.
I play a power plant. Then I would love to activate factory.
Okay.
And Swingolon.
All right, we'll draw a library. We'll bolt your factory.
Fair.
I'm going to take 4.
Pass.
All right. We have 7 cards. We'll draw right now.
In upkeep?
And we'll draw for turn.
Yep.
All right. We will play a land. Lotus.
Yep.
And we will draw 4.
Sure.
die with this. We're going to instead. It's 5 mana. We'll
6 actually. Now it's 5 mana.
right. So this is. Right, this is 4 mana, right? Right.
No, this is 5
3,
mana.
4, 5. This is 5. Earthquake for 4.
Earthquake for 4. Then I shoot 3 damage to you.
All right, so I take 7, go to 9.
Exactly.
Take 4, go to 16. At least that guy's gone.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's your turn. 6 cards.
I try to Ancestral. 1,
Okay.
2, 3. Okay. I draw. I play a drop. I play Wild Grove on the drop. I tap for 3 mana and 1 green flow. Still 2 green. Wild Grove on the other drop and Psyblast you.
Okay, I'm at 5.
Your turn.
Or 14. Yes. Okay, I will draw. You have how many cards?
2.
Yep. I will draw a library. Oh. Just, I don't really want to go to 4. I'm just going to do it. I go to 4. And we'll play Land Equilibrium.
Okay.
Your turn.
Yeah, that was a good top deck.
Ah, fuck. Because next turn I have the get in. I mean, you had to do it there.
I mean,
invite.
that was an easy choice.
Oh, I mean, then if you top deck it, that's great. But like, I knew I was taking a chance for a turn. But
I mean,
next turn I have 5 mana and I can go basically lock out. Well, look, at least you get this, you know.
At least I stole around against the library. At least that.
You get a sense of how this deck plays, so it's fine.
To be honest, we have time actually for one more round. We have 14 minutes
Let's
left.
do it.
Just saying. It's weird. Sometimes we have that from time to time that the lists are playing really well against each other, and sometimes they're just a little bit too short to get in all the games.
It's funny. Sometimes you look at 2 lists and you'll think that one will be a wipeout, right? Like,
yeah.
And then they're really a competitive, good match.
That's true.
All right. I was one turn from locking out. I like playing this deck. It's fun trying to get the combo. Pile 2.
Pile number 1. I mean, I will mulligan it, but I will take 7. The problem is, this is a hand. If I take that away, if I put that away.
Yeah. Just take another 7.
I just don't want to start the last round with library. This is like.
Yeah, I don't blame.
By the way, shout out and thank you very much to our subscribers. They're amazing. I just read some of the YouTube comments yesterday and they are cheering us, so I thought a shout out to them is quite nice.
All right, that sounds great. Pile 1.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, proper hand. You start. Ha! I won. Of course I win.
That's right. Oh, put library on the bottom. Would you be disappointed if I had library?
Yeah, that is a fair library. I can live with that. Tower. Pass.
It's a different library. It still is a library. We will. Yeah, we'll take 2. Take an extra and go to 16. you're supposed to do with this deck, don't you know? We'll play a land and your turn.
I play Power Plant and a Mox Sapphire and try to cast Book.
Yeah, the book. We care about the book. Yeah, we'll counter that.
Okay, your turn.
We will take one. We'll play Moat, and your turn.
Okay, Moat. Moat sucks a bit, not gonna lie.
It's a one of. It comes up though.
Factory and Tranquility
Okay.
and Lotus. Pass.
At equilibrium,
Okay.
and your turn.
How many lands do you have?
3.
Okay, attack for 2.
Okay. 14.
Pass.
Chaos Orb.
Sure.
Do not want to play Chaos Orb like that.
Okay.
A Chaos Orb.
Yep.
I will activate Chaos Orb.
The library is also destroyed. Tranquility.
Oh, the library is destroyed. I didn't even use it for that.
Okay, yeah, just say it.
Activate library. Chaos Orb.
Yes.
We'll take out your Black Lotus.
Okie dokie.
Your turn. 3 cards.
Attack.
Bolt it.
Okay. Tron ready. Pass.
And
Yeah.
your turn.
I draw?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I tap that for mana. I play a mace. Sack the tap one, but I tap that one, sorry. And Psyblast you. I go to 18.
At 10, you're at 18.
And I pass.
Alright, I go to 9. Oh, I'm so glad you side blasted me.
You have the lock?
I have Geddon.
Okay, fair.
And I will swing for 3.
Yes.
Turn.
Your turn.
Go to 8. We will swing.
Yeah.
12.
12.
And your turn.
Your turn.
7. We'll swing.
Yeah.
9. Your turn. But if you have a side blast, but you can't play a land, you have to wait for. I don't know if you have more Moxen than
Pass.
maybe a Soul Ring. The Jet.
Mm-hmm. Go to
Swing.
6.
Turn.
Pass.
Go to 5. Go to 3.
Yeah.
We'll play a land, Lightning Bolt.
Okay, fair. I was hoping to find a Psyblast because I top decked Regrowth.
You could have got the Lotus.
Yeah, and then just kill you. But
Alright,
one top deck Psyblast per round is more than enough.
These were really fun games. Like these were, and very very different from like your standard Magic. Really cool.
That's right. But this is the goal, right? We started that to see something different.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole like. Don't need to. I mean, how many matches could you see with the deck or line dip bolt or?
And old school is so much more than that, than just playing the deck or line the bold. It's
Oh, I
I
mean, for
found
the
out over COVID, it's more about the socializing and about the fun decks you see, because like the tier one decks are always the same.
I mean, this is a lot like what I used to play with as a child. Because as a child, none of us, 13, 14, 15, we didn't know what the good decks were. I don't even think when I started there were set lists. So I started on unlimited. I don't think anybody actually knew all the cards in unlimited. There wasn't like a published 302 cards and these are the rares and these are the uncommon. Just open packs and saw what your friends had. This is very similar to how I used to play, which is have a bunch of cards, build a deck you think might be good, and see what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
For me to go, why don't I start with the sideboard because I didn't even sideboard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um,
do it. I just need
so
to find a trike because I was
yeah,
thinking
so
what I boarded in and it was just one trike
my
because
deck worked really well. Like Abyss, I didn't think was great. I mean, I saw you had Lay Druids, which would work for, but Trikes it wouldn't. You had Dust to Dust, but you had Trikes, which this card is not going to really work well. I need a second artifact, and you can shoot me anyway. The Tabernacle, you only had Trikes and Lay Druids, I think, in factories, which in this doesn't work for factories, so it wasn't great. You do have some burn, but you're not a full burn list, so I didn't think I needed this. Um, you don't have red, you don't have black. Again, I think your artifacts were. I think one. I saw a disc one game two, but you don't have a ton of artifacts. Could have tried to bring the four swords, but you don't have that many creatures. The same thing with bolt. And I didn't think I needed more counters. I just like nothing here really fit exactly what you were doing, so I just went with my main. And that's the sideboard tech for me.
okay. So let's go to my sideboard tech. Um, I start with stuff I did not bring in, as usual. No blue blasts for me. I've seen zero red cards. The Aladdin's Ring felt too slow because you're just destroying my lands before I hit 8 mana, so why should I bring that in? And yeah, two crumbles. I would love to have the crumbles because then I can basically also lock you out, or at least can deal with the black vice, but I thought two are more than enough. Um, Beside cards I took out, Candelabra, because you had dips, but I thought it doesn't feel super aggressive, your list. So I decided four mazes are more than enough to deal with dips. Um, that's also the reason why I took out these five cards, because you are playing Armageddon, and I mean it is more than enough to have one mace against you instead of multiple, which I can untap. Um, Mirror Universe I took out because it's also kind of slow. I never really come to 6 mana, and you have disenchants, so you can just disenchant it before I can use it. And Sylvan Library, I thought cards like Tranquility and Disc are just way better, and it also hurts my game. It hurts the library a lot if I can just destroy it with 6 cards. That's why I took it out. This was also the reason why I took out those cards, because especially under the disc, they're all bad. Um, yeah, cards I brought in: 3 Tranquility for obvious reasons, because you are the full enchantment deck. The crumbles to deal with your Moxen or your Black Vice. The disc just to deal with the lock. And Trike just to have one more creature which can ping and make the game a little bit quicker. Yeah, this was my sideboard plan.
All right. Well, fun episode, Mitja. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I think trying to get the land equilibrium lock to show how it could work is really neat because you never see that in old school, right? So I think that was cool. And I'm enjoying the series of Lay Druids and going through all the colors. I've never seen that card played, and you're really showing what the card can do with the different colors. So really fun. We will see you and look forward to the next episode of Brewers Tavern. And bye for now.
Bye bye.